And this is part 8 of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm really hoping that the chapter, the 5th and final chapter that we are now on, is fast. Because I would really like this to be the end. So let me get this quick sent out. Okay, do that there, and then we'll do that here. Okay, it says the end, so hopefully it's the actual end, and then we can be ready for Pokemon in 2 weeks. I'm very excited. Especially given some of the names that have leaked. Oh my gosh, there are some really good ones. Alright, X5, Scene 1. So, last time on Dragon Ball Z, our dude got taken by the spooky energy skeletons because he wanted to be a distillery driver and drink with them. He gave the lady his truck, his shitty truck, that probably isn't even his to give because it belongs to the antique store. And then that's really about as far as it went. Yeah, we went down a river a lot. Ron size. Oh yeah, Ron's the dude from the last chaptery thing. When it rained a lot and flooded or whatever. Just a minute, that's everything, right? How does this all fit in that truck? I'm afraid you carried more than your share. Oh, hey, they brought the stuff up from the... Okay. It's bigger on the inside. It's bigger on the inside. The sun is shining. I think it rained. So we hear. Rained a lot, I mean. The worms are going to be out for sure. May I use your phone to shine? Battery's dead. Oh, who are you calling? It's gonna call Julian. No, I thought you might have some games. It's gonna call Julian. Who is Julian? He has a phone? Yeah, obviously. So where's 5 Dogwood Drive? I don't want to haul this stuff any further until we know exactly where we're going. Right, no idea. Maybe we should split up. Go scout ahead. Okay, I'll have you find it's a nice morning for a walk, but a bit muddy. Okay. We're gonna go. We're a kitty cat. Oh, I'm a kitty cat. Oh, kitty, kitty, kitty. I'm a kitty cat. Jogging straight to hear the noises coming from the well. There's that weird sleepy singing again. It's like 2 people talking, but not to each other. It's kind of fervent. A choir, maybe? So, singers in each group. So that was the hand. You think the truck's okay down there? Sure, I doubt any thief could get it started. It's lost, but they don't seem to mind. I'm a kitty cat. Meow. Come back over here, kitty cat. I wanted to do that hole or whatever. Meow. I was meowing into the hole. I'm a kitty cat. I'm a kitty cat. Will it still fly? Oh, it's an airplane. Oh yes, she just got banged up a little in the storm. What are we doing here? First, they only observed the truck from a distance. It was an alien carcass. Something that made more sense in death than in life. The company had dropped it off in the middle of the day when everyone was at the plant. They let it sit overnight, alone and strange. Nikki thought it was ridiculous, but Ron approved. Elmo, the truck was simply beautiful. Reminded him of New York City, which he'd visited once. by bus and which had made a great impression on him, especially the mountains of garbage that dotted the sidewalks. The truck didn't smell yet, but it would. A glorious patina built up over decades of progress and labor. In New York, he said, everyone put their garbage out on the sidewalks like they were proud of it. We're proud of what it signified. We have defeated another week. Here is its corpse. That's an interesting way of looking at that, actually. Everyone had to agree this was money and attention that would have been better spent addressing the town's drainage problems. Maybe finally get started on that damned messianic ditch. Still, they had a few things to dispose of. Broken flower pots, empty glass bottles, clothes that didn't fit anymore. Gradually fell into the habit of collecting waste and carrying it to the truck once a month. Sorry, hang on a second. There we go. Once a month, some shadows would come in from the night woods and haul the garbage away on a cart. Cool, I guess. Will it still fly? Oh yes, she just got banged up a little in the storm. Have her up and running again by this afternoon, I'm sure. Can I fly it? Well, how's your upper body strength? I don't care. I don't care about this kid flying a plane. It's good. Really good. Okay. Emily gave Rita a tour of the cameras and wiring. She had just been through a certificate program on public broadcasting at community college, so no surprises there. Nikki showed her the video data bank. James demonstrated the Sandin image processor, and then Ron came barreling in with an urgent expression. Oh, we get to find out what happened to these people. Rita had entered the public broadcasting program at Fish Trap Lake Community and Technical College with a vague desire to be a newscaster. One of her instructors got her excited about pirate television, followed threads through TV and actors communities until she found herself here, somehow volunteering at this place. Ron's news was clearly bad news. Rita's heart sank a little as they listened. She knew things were unraveling, knew from experience what that looked like. But as she listened to Ron detail the power company's sudden withdrawal from town affairs, she heard other possibilities. She studied their faces and found concern, for sure, but also something like relief, hope, and awakening of play. Nikki looked like she might have been daydreaming. These were people, Rita decided, ready to step out of the company's shadow and build something of their own. Ron said the TV station would still be funded by court order. Could that be their anchor? Because I don't get to find out what happened with this stupid TV station. And obviously it collapsed. And Slow-Mo Crow is just chilling over here. Warm Coo. Hi. Alright, cool, I guess. Random house thing. Kitty. Sectors of men stood in the sun about a dozen yards from the ditch, and he could hear them laughing. He tried not to hear them. Instead, he listened to the shovel punching through the dirt as he shaped the trench. It was wet dirt, mud really, made a hungry sound as he shaped the trench walls. One man was louder than the rest. He had a nervous laugh that soaked up all the air around him. The out-of-towner stuck his shovel into the dirt and squeezed the bridge of his nose. He sneezed, took a swig from his thermos. Laughter quieted into greedy chuckles, and he could feel the men approaching. Okay, so the out-of-towner story that I don't know how much I care about. Chickens. McCall. George scanned the shelf. He quickly found the book he was looking for. There were only a few dozen left. More shelves than books now. The result of an experiment called the New Selection. Privately, he called it the Purge. But only privately. Small groups of reliable complainers. The unspoken rule was to hold back criticism as long as possible. Experiments needed time to unfold naturally without the interference of doubt. George would have preferred to complain more freely. Even the scheduled feedback circle sessions had been losing their teeth lately, he thought, a trend that coincided with Fraser's increasingly central role in the community. Fraser proposed and executed experiments just like any other community member, but his experiments had a scorched earth quality. They were all destructive. He moved from one area of community life to the next in search of excess to cut back. Lately, he had turned his sights to the library. The new selection meant decimating their store of books according to Fraser's own inscrutable criteria. Now we are guaranteed something vital every time we take a book from the shelves. No more time lost to printed chaff. Fraser's cloveless voice echoed in George's mind. He felt like spitting. Instead, he tucked the book under his arm and set off for the woods. Waffles for any weather. Meow. Oh, there's another kitty. Hello, kitty. Where did you come from? Follow a bird up here? Huh? Where did my mouse go? Oh. Weird. Okay. Wow, how'd you get out there? They must have been pretty nice pigs, though, that you ride them like that. Swam to a stream and held my breath as it carried me deep underground. I was able to climb a tree, and from there I spotted a secret path. Then what happened? Then I found the library of television. Later, I had to cross the desert of broken glass. TVs everywhere as soon as you walked in the door. Every channel was playing at once. One of them pointed at a cooking show and the other at a crime show. Each time I hear my ear canals listening to a different TV. There's so many voices I kept hearing my name, but I couldn't figure out which TV set it was coming from. One of the TVs I saw the most terrible vision. I won't even describe it to you. I'll give you nightmares. Wow, I'm glad you got out of there. Sounds scary, but also kind of cool. Exactly. I'll take you there sometime if you want. I'll never go there again, but you should check it out. Did I tell you I discovered the place where all the garbage goes? I was traveling with some strange companions for a while too, but not as strange as yours. I've always wondered. Just get piled up somewhere forever? Just get turned into dirt somehow? Oh no, it's much more exciting than that. What they do is they take some water out of the ocean and replace it with garbage. There's a big fire at the center of the earth. It's been burning basically forever. The fire grows bigger and bigger as we pile on more garbage. Someday it will burn out of control and all. Maintained by ancient dinosaurs. They've burned themselves so many times there's nothing left but oily bones. I got to ride in a big truck on a tugboat with an old dog and some musicians. Then we both had... Wow, I'm jealous, but I won't let it ruin our friendship. You should see... Well, maybe I'll see you at the museum. We should stick together. I said, yeah, but you should stay with your friends. I agree completely. Now, you guys can be cute together. That's the girl from the museum. I remember her now. This kitty cat is getting wet. This is a wet kitty cat. I'm back around here. Happened, we should have prepared better. That stone has no name on it. Who's this here? All I can read is Better Days. Maybe it belongs to Alana. Maybe it was his choice. Why did the town fuss over him? He went in death. This is what Uncle Andreas wants. Well, then we should give it to him still. Very little. It's not all we really did. And you, my friend, are you looking for a place to rest? The places you'll ever find, I think. There's no rest here. So you reclined in a high tree, carving fine details into a small wooden pipe. She loved the height, the distance. She was always at a distance, watching everyone work. From this height, she could see the earth movers shaping the mounds under the draughtsman's supervision. She could see him inspecting his plan, the drawing he'd made from her game, the map. Okay. Meow. Alert meow. 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 Inside the house. Paints and chalk in the small bag, diary in the large bag, stuffed dog in the small bag, photograph of Chris in the large bag, no in the small bag. Sandra couldn't decide. Should she keep the photo of her husband, or should Alex keep the photo of his father? Chris had been gone for 3 months. Everyone was saying he'd deserted the community. Deserted. Before Frasier, people just left. When had it become referendum on loyalty? A heated disagreement in feedback circle, like the one Frasier and Chris had, was just a healthy argument, not a betrayal. But now you can see my chest here. But now, she set everything down, closed her eyes, massaged her temples, and wondered, not for the first time, how Frasier had consolidated so much invisible power so quickly. How had he done it? Had he in fact done anything at all to claim this incredible lattice of influence, or had they simply blindly given it to him? I don't remember who Frasier is. I really don't. I really don't remember who a lot of these people are, to be completely, utterly honest with all of you. Meow. Cheerful meow. They're the good kitties. I like the kitties. I'm a kitty. This is not better than Stray. Okay, do I have to go listen to their conversations and crap, or... I guess I need to go listen to all their conversations. This is so stupid. I hate this fucking game. And my bullies, 100% mechanical. Nuts. I could do that. I admire your confidence, young man. Yep, just a little bent metal. I'll have her skyworthy again in a matter of hours. Wow. Been doing this a long time, kiddo. Cool, thanks. Go back over this way. Meow. Compared to this one. Run! Run, kitty cat. They gonna rain anymore? No. Don't see any clouds. Dots. Hell, it'll probably rain anyhow. Just our luck. Assertive meow. Oh, really? Confident meow. He thinks it's going to rain again tomorrow, haha. Nah. I don't know, man. Animals have a sense for the weather. Why are we talking to this chick? Hey. What's over here? Something making noises over here. How's this guy? You're not doing anything. Oh, hey. Here's people. Let's talk to people. Now you return to Chicago. Just taking one last look. She really is a beautiful dog. She seems to like you. Well, I sure don't know what to do with her. She's probably better off with you. I'm still hoping to get back to the land somehow. What do you think, Blue? You want to go for a ride with this lady for a while? Shannon or Maya? Let's make her lay next to Shannon. That's okay. I'm just taking one last look and then back on the road. So we're return to Chicago now. I don't remember who these people are. You said you were sketching, researching. Yeah, I just came to see this ancient earthwork. They make stuff like this kind of. It's beautiful, right? This big mound. They built this huge dirt spiral. Most of these ancient earthworks are thought to be burial mounds, but this one definitely isn't. To be honest, I don't know what it was for. It's just art. It's all just art. Cool story. Oh, this cat is fast as fuck, boy. So not too sad. No, I think it should be happy. Right. It's a remembrance. Right. Like a monument. Totally. So they should be represented with dignity and respect, of course. Of course. But not to the point where it makes everyone feel they have to be serious when they're standing under it. Dots. Does that make sense? No, yeah, it definitely does. I think I have an idea. Great. I'll just dig in. Thanks, Marianne. Happy to help. Okay. Go back this way. Oopsie. No. A dead cow. A dead cow on the ground. Where's all the people? Where'd all the people go? Warm coo. Meow. Greeting meow. Eager chittering. Affirmative meow. An agreeable caw. Friendly meow. A short coo. Negative meow. Chittering dismissively. Inquisitive meow. Confused coo. Doubtful meow. Soft chitters. Meow. Curious meow. Inquisitive caw. Quaw. Confident meow. Curt chitters. Cool story. Thanks, bro. Fish are those? They're beautiful animals? No, I should say. Goldfish, they eat algae mosquito eggs. Very helpful. Should I say they were firm? Sounds like a good job. I'm surprised they survived the storm, actually. It's pretty bad, as you can see. Devastating. I should stay. Some weren't so lucky, and now I'm writing this poem. Just dropping something off here. You better hurry up. It might already be gone. Good luck. I'm off to work on my poem. Who is it for? Neighbors in town. For me, I think. I don't care. Let's go talk to these guys. I think these guys are the main ones. Wow, she's a deep sleeper. Yeah, listen to that. Dots. Oh yeah, the rhythm of her breathing. It's nice. Hypnotic. Shannon breathes in slowly. Dots. Shannon breathes out slowly. Dots. Blue farts. Oh well. Is this a fart joke? Greeting meow. Oh, hi, kitty. Where'd you come from, huh? Follow a bird up here? These folks, the ones who built this thing, they chase birds too? Intrigued meow. Really? That's what they wrote. Also migrating birds up here from Central America. Somewhere up to Florida. And then here. Skeptical meow. Well, that's what they wrote anyway. I guess it might have been a metaphor. You're dumb, Rita. missing? I'm missing something. Oh, now they're over here. Alright. Over here. Meow. Well, the mailbox says 5 Dogwood Drive. Is there no mail in there? Is there a doormat? Sometimes the keys on the doormat. What am I saying? If someone wrote them a letter, maybe their name is on it. Just open any that just showed up. The house. Oh, is this your place? Your name for a new construction, but what do I know? This house is new? No, this isn't our place. You don't know who lives here? I haven't seen anyone. I think we did it. I think this is the end. I actually have to walk like a robot. It's so obnoxious and annoying. I hate it. It's one right here somehow, right? Warmer and brighter. Strangely comfortable. Nobody lives there? Exactly. Nobody lives here. Well, somebody ordered some furniture. Someone does live here. They keep it pretty tight. Quite spacious. Nice. See myself in a place like this. It's pretty good, actually. This town needs is a kitchen. Oh yeah, so where I cook all the beans. The whole studio. Music studio, cool. And at night, look at the stars. It's a new workstation here. Fix TVs again, or whatever people need. Hell, I could fix toasters. From that big video synthesizer thing. Fix that up. You know what this place is? It's a big doghouse. I can really fit a lot of books in here. I'd love to perform at a place like this at sunset. There's so much stuff just spread all over the place from this door. I kind of feel like I'm on stage right now, actually. You know what I mean, man? Yeah, but who's the audience? Everybody's leaving. Very acoustics. Like you get a... But for the sounds themselves, I like it. It's time to move forward and make sure I preserve some of this stuff before the next big storm. There's something about this place. We saved what we could. Hey cat, I'll race you from here to that pile of mail, okay? Affirmative meow. Where's the mail? Same here, this is the starting line. Ready? Get set. Go! No, this kid fucking cheated. I won, right? Is that it? Okay. Meow. She watched him. Stood in her own shadow. A few deer hunters and talkers walked past, but said nothing to the seer. Didn't even look. She studied the path. This was the path the seer had found in her scrying game. A series of private dice rolls and inscrutable diagrams. The community trusted this game. It led them to fish-filled streams, intimate knowledge of the elements and the stars, even here to the Sea Note settlement. They trusted it without understanding it, and now the game had revealed to the seer this vital route, which would lead them to safety before the next floods came. At the end of the route, she had seen a safe, quiet place, caverns of leathery black birds, a lake of eyeless fish, a towering flame. Now the diver walked the mounds, memorizing the route. He was almost ready. What is that? Talk to you, or talk to somebody? Like a meow. Greeting. Oh, hi, kitty. Yes, it's a beautiful day. Guess the weather was pretty bad last night, though. Confident meow. You're a chatty one, aren't you? Fanciful meow. Sure, whatever you say, haha. Curt meow. Alright, well, take it easy. You know, there are these bugs flying around on the screen that are like in the game, and it's bugging me out a little bit. It's making me think there's actual bugs flying around me. Quietly on his back on the runway, hands folded behind his head, halfway between dreams and the afternoon sun, he entertained the momentary delusion that he'd survived a plane crash. Was vaguely unhappy when the dream faded. Coming into land, he'd slammed into a truck. Driver probably thought the runway was another road. Runway smelled like oil, years of leaky light aircraft taking off and landing. All the state said they wanted was to knock down some trees, many trees, and build a road tying the small town to a larger web of streets and highways that entombed the rest of the country. Bring in new goods, new people, maybe even some cash from tourism. Many of the residents supported the idea, but Clyde and his inner circle of stunt pilots turned mail carriers knew that a road was the end of their secluded paradise. Okay. Job PCs today, Captain. Aye, Captain. Let's reinforce our sails. Let's run into the... I don't care. Meow. Moving on. What does this dude with the... What is Ron doing with this crank? No miss, they don't scare me at all. If you met them, you'd feel the same way, I'm sure. I'm just curious, I guess. I know them pretty well by now, but I'd like to have known them better. It's called George. That's some clues in the book. All battles were here. Glad mystery is all, but... 31 for midnight. Seems to like the Ian Collins shows, but just out of tune. Sometimes reader finds a book from the old library and we leave it out for him. I think he likes that. This is what the reader they love. They all love it. Where to next? Me, it's back on the road. Reports in Nashville. Should go home to Lithuania. I might stay here. Music with a friend. Small bar. Perform together. Sings beautifully but sadly. We gig an art gallery. The idea is to play the theremin for 24 hours uninterrupted. It will be difficult but rewarding, I think. If everyone gone, who will feed these ghosts? Yeah, you're making the right move. There's nothing here anymore for the living. There's a dead horse too. What is happening with these horses? There you are. I think this other cow's your family now. We're together. It's not like you're alone. It's a cat way. I'm always alone together. Change your mind later. It's okay. Seem pretty different, but that's good. You can teach each other. If I'll ever learn to fly. Oh my god, like he's burning here, I'll tell you what. Terminator trains have come and gone right here. Listen to the radio, take a break from the room. There's no kind of space of this torque on the bike. It's a custom job, the vicious cycle. Okay, I think I've seen those. Nice and light, not light enough to fly. No, I can't say that means anything to me. I get bored quick with anything that can't get me closer to heaven. Much use for a bike in a town with no roads. Been running this afternoon, no problem. Yeah, doesn't it? I hate to see such a beautiful creature impaired. A couple benches in places. To myself. On the police. It's a delicate belly of engineering this. You might be surprised. Just look at all the parts here. Difficult to mail order with no roads. Guess never would have let it get this bad. I'll tell you what. This place, no roads leading in or out. Hell, we can always fly. Just never wanted any roads here. It was just to keep the horses safe. And now, what's this? What is it? Man, it's totally broken. Inquisitive meow. Waterlogged tapes, they might still play, who knows? But all the VCRs are shot. Sad meow. I don't even know where to put all this. I hate to call it trash. I wonder if that garbage truck still works. of way, but you did good work. It's not your fault. They didn't let you finish, that's all. If they let you finish, oh, forget about it. This place will be dry as a bone. You always did good work. Who the fuck you talking to? It's a memorial. Okay, cool, I guess. Weeds, almost stood next to her with a bucket. She passed them the operative weeds, and he stuffed them in the bucket. They worked this way for a few hours. Dark clouds drifted slowly closer, going around till evening. He left you some tea, almost out in the dirt. A blade of grass and held it in the path of a ladybug. When it boarded the grass, and Elmo lifted them both into the air, he held the bug close in front of his face and tried to count its spots. Drinking back with a plastic jug of sweet tea, they sat and drank for a while and got back to work. The garden was coming along as well as they could hope, given months of neglect. When the plant shut down, the company abruptly pulled out of the area and took a large part of the town's population with it. This included the Carver family, who attended this garden, the largest and most productive in town for years. Red Elmo worked until it started to rain. The rain washed their sweat into the dirt. Some of these are really old. Maybe we should open them. Scolding meow. Haha, he says not to open other people's mail, kid. I know what he said. But if they're not even here to open it themselves, dots. I won't tell a soul. I don't care. I don't care about this. What is happening? What about that too? Well, I think it's the flowers are mostly rotted, I think. You'd fall right through. I'm surprised they're still standing after last night. All the buildings? No, most of them have good bones. It's just these ones the power company built that are rotten. Oh, okay. Yeah, the power company moved in here a while back and set it up like their own little town for the workers, but they didn't build them too good, huh? It's garbage. They couldn't be bothered. I lived in that one over there, in fact, when I first came here to work at the power plant. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't set foot in there now, though. Ha-ha. Ha-ha. Ha. Heavier than they look. Sure, everyone's heavier after they pass. It's only natural. Spirit has no weight. In fact, it lifts up a little. Greeting meow. Oh, it's you again. Friendly meow. Yeah, well, feel free to pitch in. I'm sure this will go a lot quicker with two of us on it. Argumentative meow. Busy, huh? What, left the sunbeam unslept in? Parting meow. Suit yourself, I'll be here. No, I'm fast kitty. It's Slow-Mo Grow. Talking to Ezra. I rode to this place, why not? Yeah. That's what I figured. Indignant call. Makes sense to me. Detailed series of chitters. Guess we could, but something else. Okay, at least you're on the help. Alright, I'll think about it. Okay then, guess we better get started. Throat. Inquisitive meow. Well, hello. Dots. Nudges Wanda gently. Wanda, time to wake up. Meow. Nope, dead to the world. Probing meow. Just try again later, I guess. Does it work? I don't know. I think you want it here. No, it doesn't work. I could probably fix it. Oh, you could definitely fix it, man. And then you'd have a new robot friend. And then I'd have a new robot friend. This game is so boring. What do I even do now? Back over here to the house. I don't know what to do. I think I talked to or listened to everybody. How about Greg Rabbit? Greg the Rabbit? No, like Rabbit is his last name. There's no Greg or Rabbit here, not anymore at least. Great. Ezra opens the envelope. It's our privilege. It's our privilege to inform you that your application has been accepted. Your studies can begin as soon as you arrive. Good job. Yeah, good job, Greg. I hope he got the message eventually. I wonder what he studied. Artichokes. What? Oh no. Architecture. Somewhere would believe it came to me in a dream. One of those dreams where you're lost somewhere, kind of familiar and anonymous, like a bus terminal. It's a nice one. 4. I put this up on the old barn as part of the ceremony. I'm honored. Good truth. Maybe I'll. Cool story, bro. No people, no people, no people, no people. No people, no people, no people, no people, no people, no people. Is that a people? That's a people. That's Rita and Ezra, I guess. This place, the library, I would have missed. How long you have to be asleep before you can start dreaming. Buildings only next to kin. I feel like I should give you a tour, but let's go to the park. Any questions? Name or just a real what parties did they have? Big feasts, small intimate gatherings. Big on marriage. They like to swap. I mean, some of them weren't big on marriage. I like that kind of history. The lived in details by her parents. The work of history is to find a pattern in the unasked questions. So it was finished. Where did Emerson's go? Caesar beat Gauls. What is that? I feel a little guilty if it were in here. Sure, it's a mess right now, but there's some residual energy from those fearless experimenters that I don't think will ever dissipate. I could stay here. Oh, hi. Aren't you? What's good, little dude? We were talking about the library. Is your family? Oh, friends of yours? Yep, we traveled together last night, but I guess I have to go back now. Yep, we traveled together. Ron dug a grave. B. Ladies, interesting. No, I've never read it either. question. Let's take a look. Here we go. Minerva, Circe, Sappho. Some ladies from the Bible. They all get together and build a city. Sounds nice. I'll get a bus ticket, eh? This is the longest game of nothing I've ever played. Take a little cafe down, but for the company store. The player mind, if the power's back on, I'm gonna click on the am predicting what there. If you want to do it, bro. For now, that's okay. I don't really eat. Not even for fun. Well, if you teach me that well, it's not fun for me. It's a mess. Haha. Mystery is the flavor. Just keep bets out of any son of a bitch from that power company eating one of my muffins. I'm staying around. Need to go to this place. Some people gotta eat right. Well, some people. What do I do here? It's been 46. It's been almost 50 minutes. I have no idea. Pressure along diagonal fold. You applied only gentle pressure. Loose your flowers. Felt more alive. Shoulder the wrists. Was the sixth. I don't know for a second. Hold on. Oh, thank goodness. I'm almost done. Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay. Alright, she rolled her wrists. It was the 6th hour of her assigned company store shift, and she'd made dozens of flowers. Ron had bought a bouquet, cleaned out their stock that afternoon. These steps 4, A through 7 for each petal. Take care of it. She put Ron's bouquet down on the ledger as romantic bouquet, but really he was just buying it bulk at a small discount. Since the company started allowing resident workers to donate paper flowers to Aunt Connie for civic enthusiasm points, exchangeable for sick days, they had become kind of a shadowy currency for local trade. Decided caught Nikki's attention, but yelling blows landing. She put down her work and stepped out just in time to see the crowd disperse. Alright. Curious meow. Something brown scurries up the side of the tree. Surprised meow. A squirrel? Too fast to tell. Lived in there for a bit. No way. Too drafty. Moved out one winter and never looked back. Gets cold? Sure, when the sun is down. Nice little church, though. Really nice. Could make a nice workshop. There you go. Thoughtful, I mean, never have any bands come up here. She would like, I think, as long as the best. This place out rails coming in. They come up through the well from the river like you did, if they can find it, or from the trees, sometimes they fall. This thing about keeping an artistic community alive, just getting people to show. Dust. Well, look at this! You take a rubble, piece of slate, and with a partial circuit diagram out of the rubble, projector out of the rubble. What's projector? Oh, it's really important. Although he'll be devastated. No, he'll be cool with it. Takes a lot to determine that guy. video. Home movies? It could be. We showed a lot of them at the station. Very little I can salvage here. I mean, somebody's around dusk. The horses. Sorry, the neighbors. Yeah, we'll stick around nowhere to be. Flying to, flying, huh? Just checking to see if everything's working okay. Dots. Flyer somewhere if you wanted to, though, right? Of course. Dots. So why don't you? Here we go. Keep your distance now. Radio play soft for the hanger. Oh. And run out in front of the plane. Kill me. Aw, it moved the cat. This game cheats. Kill me. Run over me. Ah, stupid game. Why is he buried? That's the standard sim, but for personal the interest is fucking annoying. There's about 15 hands, so that's pretty close. Now, what I can't figure is, for purposes of burial, do you measure from the front legs or the back? Putting the mass in, company property, leaving off to landfill, cold sends and juice. Powers draining them out of the water. I got their measurements down now. Permanent into my muscles. They're permanent. So heavy, waterlogged. God, that's not how I want to remember them. Just got so deep so fast. Should have been that deep there. I know who to blame. I tell you what. Bridges for drainage ditch. They built so much here. They ought to be still cleaning up. Vacuum. Okay, so there's that one. Get up. Get up, kitty. Get up. Come on. Get up. 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 We got more to listen to. Go after him in the bushes. Yeah. After the raccoon. Yeah. Dots. No. But probably full of thorns. Yeah, but raccoon. It's not happening. Okay, okay. Oh, don't pout. Tell you what. If that raccoon comes back into town, we'll leave him some food. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Dots. Hey, don't run to the graveyard. Why not? It's Dots. People trying to rest. Annoyed meow. Agreed. What is that? Fight, 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 fight. I think the game bugged a little bit there. It's kind of silly. Blur, 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 blur. Part 4, subsection 6, notes on inhabitants. Is this one that I'm supposed to be doing? Yes, it is. Okay. Most are really good already prior to transitional events. Residents. Space is right. I can spot you easy now. Haha. Set for potential reclamation. Initial results are promising. This might be the most. Now we're creating this ghost town. Cool, I guess. Wow. Seems to be working okay. Julian's gonna love this. Who? Excited meow. Yeah, it's amazing. Cool. Great. Whatever. omfg, the one with the embroidered bird on it. This one, does it have a bird on it? I think so. Don't you know what a bird looks like? Yeah, but it's pretty small. I thought it was some letters. I guess that could be a bird on there. Well, it's a rag, ain't it? As long as it's a rag, I guess it'll work for mop and split. Yeah, it's a rag for sure. Cool. Thanks. Alright, what am I not doing? Okay, I see. What am I missing? Songs the Dervish Brothers Flying Circus setting that outlived the Dervish. The Dalton brothers themselves. Time with them for a few years, so registration was called cast. There were 3 Dervish brothers, 2 were women. The oldest had flown a reconnaissance plane at the tail end of the war. Returned home to teach his younger sisters the art of trick flying. None of them were gifted pilots, but they were fearless. However, air stunts having faded almost completely, and many of their company having died or aged out of the profession, Clyde and Cass found for their remaining pilots a steady flow of contract work delivering mail to remote rural areas, but this place was abandoned. Cass's cards predicted they'd be here for quite a while. I like this knife. I mean, it has an aura. You know what I mean? An aura. It wasn't exactly used to cut apples. I mean, it's for greater things. I missed what that one was, but okay. Oh, good. Okay, according to the walkthrough, this is it. And then we're done. You just tired. You just walked right over the cat. Sorry. Let's finish this. Hey y'all, thanks for sticking around for this. I know we've all got places to. Well, if anybody still needs somewhere to go, be sure to speak up, okay? I think Ron's heading through the woods tonight, back to the road if you want to caravan. You staying, Em? Yeah, sure. I'll stay. I'll stay. Just for a while. I just want to make sure everyone has somewhere to go. I think we build something here again. Boom. Right now, though, we've got some friends to bury. The neighbors. Nikki has a poem and I have a song. If anyone wants to say anything, though, I'll go first. Neighbors were kind, gentle, beautiful horses. I used to go on walks with the silver one out in the woods by... Why didn't anybody ever give them names? The silver one. Well, I guess he was gray, but his coat looked silver in the light, so I always called him that in my head. And the other one is the other one, and I love these horses, but you'd never know it if you heard me talk about them like that. So I'm sorry, silver one and other one. Sorry I don't have better names for you. You deserved better names. Also, sorry I'm bad at this. So bad at this. Anybody else have anything to say? I was thinking about the time when I was a kid. Carrots showed up in the mail. Some names because their names weren't ours to give. The horses were here before us, you know. They came with the people from Central America, you know, the Utopians, the people of nothing. The people of nothing arrived by horseback in October, and their first experiment was to free the horses. That was generations ago of people and horses. I don't know when we started calling them the neighbors. We should have called them the people, I think. They were the only consistent residents of this place for over 100 years, and now they're all gone. Who are the people now? Got something to say. I just want to say these horses used to crap on my floors, but it never bothered me too much. I never mentioned it to anyone. I didn't want to make a thing out of it. But for cleaning the air, well, that happened and it's okay. I mean, recently too. I was cleaning up horse crap just a couple days ago, but I'm saying it was okay. It would have been okay if any of you wanted to crap. What the fuck? Just want to say that. I would have cleaned up after any of you if you crapped on my floor. Thanks, Ron. Guess we better move on. Nikki, you ready? Start sticking around like Emily said. It's so good to have you all here for this. Some people had to leave already. I don't judge anyone for that. I think the neighbors would have liked this. All of us gathered here. I'd like to be around people. You and our other visitors might not know about the out-of-towner. He came here to work for the company to dig a ditch. The company worked him good and hard, and for less than he was worth, but it wasn't enough. They had to use him up completely. After that, we became ungovernable. First out of shame, then grief, then anger. Because the neighbors let me through that time. This poem is for the neighbors, but it's also for this town. Yeah, we're going to bury this town today. When we bury these horses. It's the same thing. We're going to bury these horses. And what do you think will happen next? We'll all walk out into the woods and leave this place empty. I can show us my build again. That's right. It couldn't be me, but try is your birthright. If you do stay, you'll be building on top of a grave, but that's true anywhere. The whole world is built on top of graves. Look for me under your boot soles, as the fella says. Somebody's reading from the paper she's holding. The grass will never grow again. We all leave town and call that town ghost. For we who stayed in shame to penance pay, and hope to mercy find right where we sinned. Those hopes are withered, no mercy left. Who could forgive us now we've buried our merciful friends? Continuing, our neighbors were the best of us, of course. It's always so. Our better selves clear of ourselves, where we can see their glory glow. They glow now underground, our friends with love. I have no will left to comfort you. So here they're not alone. To greener pastures we might say, but lie. Let me try instead to share your woe. But staring at the cloud I've been showed, friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Here where we lay our town and friends to rest, in his valley, some friends pull earth and dampen torches from the west. May yet someday a new and hale grass grow. Return to the souls of peace and Rome, so their cherished fools build their home. To greener pastures we might say, but lie. Where friends have gone, we hope one day to go. Here where we lay our town and friends to rest, may yet someday a new and hale grass grow. Then we buried the horses.
I've heard of a land of joy and peace and wonderful life, a beautiful place of mansions fair and skies so bright.
Alright, I'll just wait it out, I guess. Ghosties are showing up. That's not weird at all.
Yes, dear, the Savior I adore is with me each day. I'm clinging to him and never to stray. Just singing praises all day long. I'm going that way. Well, glorious news I tell and sing as onward I go. Those who are still astray in sin, my Savior may know. I want them to sing that praise above some beautiful day.
Yo, there is some people showing up here.
To him who died for me, I'm going that way.
Yo.
I know I shall meet him at the gate when trials are past. I know I shall meet him face to face in glory at last. Oh, I believe that when we meet, well done, he'll say, while trusting my soul redeemed in love, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. I'm going that way. Yes, dear, the Savior I adore.
Look at Ezra. Look at this little dude. Look at him. He's still in his tux. He's got his hand on his hips. What a baller. I love Ezra. I just need to say that while we were doing this really dull part of the game. I mean, this is okay, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going that way.
Just glad we're almost done. Guys, there's ghosts surrounding all of you. And now they're disappearing. Now what do? Nobody wants to talk to Kitty? I assume I have to go over here and run through the house or whatever. Yep. Casual guitar picking. Where did my mouse go? It disappeared again. I think I was supposed to come over here. Fantastic. The game is over, and I don't care, and I'm glad I'm done. I think it's over. I'm pretty sure it's over. Okay, good. Fantastic. The end. Great. Unfortunately, there's an epilogue, which unfortunately we unlocked because we met Harrington in the first chapter. I'm going to try to plow through this part quick, but I don't think there's anything I can do here. I think this is just, according to the walkthrough, this is just 15 minutes of extended post-credit scene. Play this thing. Mexico? That's what she said. Damn. Oh, she's been there before. Sounds so far away. She lived there for years. Why'd she come back? Ask her. Sometimes it's hard to get a straight answer. So I recall. Well, that old girl's trouble anyhow. I'll tell her you said so. She'd wear it with pride. She would, wouldn't she? How's business? Shitty. Haha. Sure, you laugh. Sorry, Harry. You laugh, but where will you go to sit and talk all day when they shut this place down? Oh, I appreciate the steaks. It'd be a different story if someone bought a drink with cash now and then. Sure, Harry, we've all got our troubles, which reminds me. I'll pour 'em. No, it's not that. As I was leaving the bureau, I ran into someone else. Uh-huh. Your erstwhile janitor. I bet. What do you have to say? In fact, he suggested he might come by and clean your facilities. He what? I told him never to. Now, Harry, be kind. I told him. Bar door opens and closes. Here he is. Now? Be kind. I'm always kind. How's it look out there, Brandon? It's pretty okay. Sure. The sun is out. Imagine that. I mean, it's clear skies. Clear skies today. Well, I'll get started. Listen, kid, just go on back. My young friend will check in on you shortly. Oh, it's just a couple of bathrooms. See that attitude? Go on back, Brandon. Okay, I'll start with the ladies. Fine. There's nobody. No, it's just us and the kids. Oh, hey, y'all. What are you watching? Some soap opera. To Love a Red Moon. Oh, yeah, my mom used to watch this one. The woman in this scene, Magda, she's a Martian banker. Her lover is the moon Deimos, but she's unfaithful. It's very compelling. Well, footsteps and bathroom door opening. See, Harry, a little bit of kindness and you got your janitor back. When was I ever anything but kind to him? I let him sleep in the office whenever he misses his bus. But he's not dependable. Off he goes, always when I need him most. Thinks you ought to earn a little pay. I can't afford to pay any fixed wages, though I wish I could. So when someone else can pay, then someone else will have to. Not so loud, he'll hear you. I want him to. He'll have to eventually. Harry, I believe you were about to pour us a couple drinks. This damn bar is like a muddy black little pond where everyone who stops to drink falls in and drowns. Now, Harry, who would drink from a muddy black pond? There's always some thirsty enough. What are you in this colorful metaphor? There's another set of bones at the bottom. I'll drink to that. Hail, so will I. Haha, drinks pouring. They're never gonna catch that turkey. On TV. And I hope they never do. So how'd it go? Your plaything? My plaything? You said you put on a play, right? I staged an experimental theater production, yes. Pardon me? If you must know, it was a disaster. Sorry to hear that. The topic of my production, the less said, the better. Fine, change the subject. It was doomed from the start, really. Spent hours tuning the Elkhorn Mine's old PA system to carry Frost's words with a perfect tonality. The old mine? Yes. In a flash of inspiration, I decided to stage the production there. I fucking told you to do it. I haven't used that mine in years. Isn't it dangerous? Full of bats or something? A few bats, mostly ghosts. Weird choice, but what do I know? An uncommon venue, by design. It's unique, I'll give you that. Even if an audience had materialized, there are other gaps in the production. Okay. The cast and crew also absent. Damn. So I alone stood there at sunrise with no play and no audience to miss it. And you? What's been occupying your day and nights, my friend? Not much. Sometimes I go down to the store and restock, but then it's straight back home. Home, you mean this place? I guess. Sounds pathetic, doesn't it? Not at all. No, you had it right at first. This bar is no home. It all depends on what you mean by home. Talked to Brandon the other day. Since he sees this bar as a kind of home, too. He's like a dog that walked in off the street. What do you do, Harry, when a dog walks in off the street? You give him some water. A dog never did anything wrong. Home is a place where you have to go there. They have to take you in. What's that from? A poem. I bet it sounds like a greeting card. It's meant to sound a little cynical, I believe. It's the poem called The Death of the Hired Man by Robert Frost. Of course. The poem which served as the basis for my doomed experimental stage production. I'm sure it was a great poem. The next line is, I should have called it something you somehow haven't to deserve? What? Huh. Mean anything to you? Well, is he a Christian man? Frost? So I think he was, with a healthy measure of doubt. That sounds to me like the grace of God. My fucking gosh. You know, when you're baptized, it's automatic. You don't have to do anything on it. Just try to be worthy of it. What do you think? Here, you know I only attend church for the acoustics. Then what's the line mean to you? Oh, I take it very literally. It's a moral claim. There is, for each of us, a place called home. Relationship is inalienable. It's our birthright. No one may keep us from this place. Says who, though? I mean, who enforces it? If God won't, then it's up to us. And I guess you think the same goes for that kid back there. Am I so transparent? So is it up to us, though? Doesn't his grandma work in a bank or something? Does she? Pretty sure I heard that. But Harry, don't you think that if he could get help from family... Sure, maybe they had a fight. He looked exhausted. Yeah, he did. Why don't you go check on him? It's kind of quiet back there, huh? Not to scold him, Harry. Just see how he's doing. Yeah, alright. Turn up the TV. I'll catch up with the races. Can I just turn this off? Like... We've been glued to this program all day. What made you do it? Yeah, I've never really watched it before, but it's pretty good. I like how the cars all look like these normal sedans, but under the hood they're monsters. It's admirable to be stronger than you look. So I understand this part began among run runners. Sorry, your play was a bust. Live theater is always a risk. That's what makes it interesting. I agree. Sure, you're a performer. You understand. I was in a movie recently. I hadn't heard. Yeah, western kind of. A glitch western. You have my complete attention. I was just thinking about your poem. Oh? Yeah, but I was thinking about it as a riddle. Like, what's the place where, when you have to go there, they have to take you in? And the answer is home? No, it's a grave. Our host returns, but so quickly. Oh, did you do anything about our conversation? How is he? He's asleep on the floor with a roll of paper towels as a pillow. Ah, try to remember, Harry. No, it's alright. Let him rest. Oh, is that it? Oh, thank God. Alright. That's the end of the game. Fuck. Alright. Switch to here. So, artsy fartsy, point and click, text adventure. It's not even an adventure. It's just point and click and read dialogue options. That's it. This isn't so much a game as it is a visual novel, and the novel aspect of it kind of also doesn't really exist because nothing really happens in this game. I mean, there's some stuff that happens. It tries to make kind of a story thing, but it just like everything just kind of falls flat, and it's been days since I did the last one, and I couldn't remember who half those people were. This game is forgettable. It's nonsense, and not the fun kind of nonsense, just nonsense. It just doesn't, none of it holds together. It feels like, what was that one movie? It feels like Pulp Fiction, except Pulp Fiction was interesting and had characters that you kind of cared about, and they were at least doing interesting things. This was a Pulp Fiction where nobody did anything, and it wasn't fun or interesting at all. I did not have a good time. This is going to be one of the few times I do like a 0 out of 10 score or something. I just can't fucking stand this game. This was brutal to slog through. And I'm really mad that Amazon Prime gave this out for free, and I'm mad that I got it. So, I think that's it. I think that's my review. Fuck this game. I never have to play it again. We can cross off the backlog. And that's another one down. Alright. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm pretty sure that with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet coming out in like 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be doing that mostly. I got a demo for a game that I want to check out. I'm kind of online acquaintances, sort of, or friends. I don't know if we get along with the guy who did the music in the game. So I'm really curious to see how well that went for him, and I'm curious to see how the game is. I haven't played it's like a card game, sort of. So I'm curious to see how that works. And I think, what's this? Hold on. I have the name of it. Magic of Spring. So we're going to try the Magic of Spring demo on the next time we play. Oh, shoot. We need to spin the wheel. Let's spin the wheel. I completely forgot. We have to do that now because we beat the game. Turn off this. All right. Wheel of Names. All right, here it is. The Wheel of Names. Let me see if I took that off. I didn't. It's gone now. Get rid of that garbage. Save. All right. So here we go. Oh, what's the next one? The next backlog game that we're going to play on stream is Tumblestone. What the hell is Tumblestone? Oh, man. Well, that's the next game, Tumblestone. Let me get a quick screenshot of that so I can post it on social media. And that'll do it. I'll catch you guys whenever I get around to playing Tumblestone. There's going to be a lot of Pokemon content coming up, so it'll probably be mostly that. I'll catch you guys around. See ya.